Hey guys, MrDcasciato here with a Black Ops 2 gameplay and commentary. Today I wanted to talk about something a bit more personal to me rather than about the video game that I'm playing, which is regularly Black Ops 2. I wanted to talk about my history with video games, like how I got into it and how my gaming addiction well, no, I wouldn't call it an addiction, a hobby developed. And I'm playing Sharpshooter in the background. Just a quick note. This is the most frustrating game on earth, and if you played it, you know why. Anyway, enjoy the gameplay, and let's get on with the topic. So, I first started playing video games. My first system was the Game Boy Color, and the most memorable game I played on it was Pokemon Crystal, I think, and that was the best Pokemon I've ever played. Mostly because I was young and it didn't make any sense, and it was this mystical world of capturing these. I don't know. It was just strange for me, and it was so fun just to capture Pokemon. And now, if I can't play Pokemon games anymore because it just is the same experience every time. I love Pokemon, and I really do hate to diss it like that, but you know, it's not really like they're coming up with much new aside from new Pokemon with new designs and whatnot, so that's kind of a shame. But anyway, sorry about that little rift in my speech. Anyway, so the second game I played on the Game Boy Color, and this is the second most memorable, aside from Super Mario Bros., which I did play a lot of, was Earthworm Jim. And I don't know how many of you know that game or remember it if you did play it, but I never got past the first level, but I know it was big because I remember it, and I remember it very distinctly as being the strangest game I ever played, and still to date, the strangest game I ever played. I don't understand what the premise of it was. They just threw you. You were a worm in space, and they just threw you in, and you attacked enemies. And I don't remember what the enemies were exactly. I don't know. It was really strange, but it had a great soundtrack. Anyway, go check that game out if you want. If you want to see something very strange. But I didn't really get in the habit of gaming until I got a PlayStation 2. That was my first system, as I recall. And the PlayStation 2, I think the first game I really got into, I was always renting games from Blockbuster. That was how I got into gaming. My mom would go rent movies, and she would bring me home rented games. And the first game, and I had nightmares after playing it, was Battlefront 1, Star Wars Battlefront 1. And I would play it, and I loved it. And that was my first shooter. It was the first of any shooter genre I'd ever played. But I would play it, and then one night I had nightmares, and I just wanted to return it. And then I think about a year later, when I started to want to buy games as opposed to rent them, I got Battlefront 2. And my mom was so iffy about it. And it's really funny looking back because Battlefront is probably one of the least violent games. Actually, that's not true. Battlefront 2 was a bit more violent. But Battlefront 1 was just sort of, it felt so cartoony that I couldn't really, I don't know, associate with the violence of it. But it did give me nightmares, so who knows. I was young though, so. So Battlefront 2, and then I got an Xbox, I got a GameCube, I got real into GameCube. I was playing Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know, I got all three of the sort of the last tier of systems, and then I moved up to the Xbox 360, I believe, and I got into shooters with Call of Duty 3, as I recall, and I wasn't too good at it, but then Call of Duty 4 came out. Now Call of Duty 3, I just want to say, a lot of people hate it. I loved it, and I don't know why everyone hates it. I really do like it. It's one of the Treyarch games. I guess people don't like Treyarch too much. But I first got into first-person shooters really with Call of Duty 4, and I was great at that game. Probably the best experience for me with first-person shooters I've ever had. I was really good. And look at that, I just got axed. Sorry to stray off topic. But that was the end of that long kill streak that went throughout the entire game except for the first 2 seconds. Sorry, but I have to cut the conversation short. Leave me a like, favorite the video, and if you want to see more of me, leave me a subscription. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.